Donors are needed to pump up that blood supply. Vicki Ellis is the Director of Communications for the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, and she's back.
I'm back. I'm back again asking for blood donations.
Well, so how did you do through the holiday?
Well, you know, we kind of anticipated that weather was going to throw us for a loop, and it did. But we had enough notice. Thankfully, we could plan ahead, and we did have some staff come in, work a skeleton crew, collect some platelets to get us through and bridge.
Kind of hold you down, yeah.
But we did have some high use over the holidays, unfortunately, and we're back asking for donations today.
Well, you have several places and opportunities for people to donate, so you want to walk us through where we're going to go?
Sure. Today we have the Pleasant Grove Baptist Church, Jill Pendergraph, which is just a cool and a neat story altogether, but she is actually a survivor. She had a bleed following, like 6 weeks following a delivery of her child, her first child, and received blood, and her dad was a first responder, first one to her. Her dad happened to be our most giving donor. So it comes full circle for us. But Pleasant Grove Baptist Church, 2 to 7 p.m. today. Of course, our center's open till 8 p.m. on Old Hartford Road, and then tomorrow, taking the Bloodmobile to Iron Jungle Family Fitness. Good friends over there. They have sponsored a 6-month membership to one lucky blood donor. So maybe worth your while to donate blood at Iron Jungle tomorrow. And
that is huge right there.
That's noon to 7:30 p.m. on the Bloodmobile. Of course, the center will be open 8:30 to 5:30 Wednesday and Thursday, and 8:30 to 4:30 on Friday.
Okay, so we're coming into Volunteer Month. Let's talk about how that plays into what you're doing.
Well, you know, let's talk about Jill for a second. You know, Jill that's sponsoring this blood drive that will affect how many lives from the units of blood that she collects. You know, she's been able to, since she survived her accident or her illness, she's had another child, which she shouldn't have, and she has adopted a child.
Oh my goodness.
She's changing lives everywhere. I mean, it just, her story gives me goosebumps, and mostly because her dad, you know, after working there for 26 years, you know, we know her family really well, but she's given it back, and that's what National Volunteer Blood Donor Month is about. You know, Jill still donates, Jill still encourages people to donate, and she pays it forward, and we appreciate that, but we also have to thank our donors, because without them, we don't have these success stories.
For folks, and I know you hear this all the time, Vicki, but for people who are hesitant they want to give, I mean, they're generous and they're kind and they want to give blood, but they're really hesitant about the experience. Can you share what it's like?
Well, you've met a few of the characters at the Blood Center. You know, our staff is excellent. They're reassuring, and if they can tell that you're the least bit antsy or nervous, they're going to try to put you at ease. You know, we really want people to be comfortable when they're, especially there in the center, donating blood. They'll distract you and kind of get your mind off of it. And if you tell them you're a little bit nervous about it, there are some things that we can do. We can put your feet up. We can get you a cold towel. We can cover the venipuncture site so you don't have to look at it. You know, we have some tips and tricks in our bag that we can do.
Not your first day.
Not our first day. No.
How long does it take typically?
Probably 35 to 40 minutes, but be prepared to go through that questionnaire every single time.
Every single time.
Every
Pretty
single
lengthy.
Time. Yeah.
And how many people do you help with one donation?
When you donate blood, we take that whole unit, or that unit of whole blood, break it down to 3 components: red cells, plasma, and platelets. And if you start right now, today, January 2nd, and donate blood, you can donate 6 times throughout 2023. That's 6 times 3 components, so there's 18 potential lives saved. You can do that. Start today.
That is well worth your time and your blood donation. Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you, Angie.
You can serve, and this just roll up your sleeves, and they'll take it from there. We'll be back with more lifestyles and the weather right after this. Stay with us.